My utterly deranged mother completely faked my childhood allergy tests just so she wouldn't have to give up her illegal exotic pet monkey. I found out on a Thursday morning, sitting in the occupational health office at Terra Firma Wildlife Sanctuary, holding a lab printout that said negative, no reactivity, header, primate dander and saliva IgE panel. The nurse Naomi frowned at her screen. Your intake form says anaphylaxis to primates since age 4, she said. EpiPen since kindergarten. Hospitalized at 6 after a petting zoo visit. This panel came back completely clean. My hands went cold. I told her it had to be a lab error. I'd carried an EpiPen since I was 5, got pulled off a 4th grade zoo trip in an ambulance because my throat started closing near the monkey house. This allergy shaped my whole childhood. Naomi turned her laptop toward me. A flat line at 0. I've never seen a real allergy like this just vanish, she said. Not without years of immunotherapy. And there's nothing here about that either. I need your original pediatric workup faxed over before I can clear you for primate contact duty. I told her I would get it. I genuinely thought this was a paperwork problem. I grew up on Larkspur Court outside Dayton with my mother Marlene, who ran the front office at a walk-in clinic called QuickMed. My father left when I was 9, or so I was always told. My mother worked billing and intake there for over 20 years. She knew exactly how insurance codes worked, how referrals got typed up, how a lab requisition form was supposed to look, how doctors' signatures got scanned in for refills. I never thought any of that was strange. It just meant she was good at her job, the kind of mom other moms in the carpool line asked for medical advice. The allergy was simply a fact of my life. I couldn't go to sleepovers at houses with cats. Missed swim team overnight meets because one host family kept birds. Missed my cousin Della's 9th birthday party at a petting zoo because my mother stood in the driveway and said absolutely not. Your throat could close up, she told me. You could die. No birthday cake is worth that. My Aunt Roz argued with her right there in the driveway, said I could wait in the car with a juice box while the other kids fed the goats. My mother said if anything happened to me while Roz was in charge, she'd never forgive herself. Roz backed down. Who argues with a mother that's scared for her own child? I believed every word of it. She had the paperwork. A manila folder in the hall closet labeled medical in her neat block handwriting. Real-looking lab printouts. A real doctor's letterhead. Dr. Ansel Whitfield, Dayton Pediatric Allergy and Asthma Associates. I had eczema on my forearms too growing up. Red patches that scabbed over. Always worse after a night I'd heard noises coming from the spare room. My mother kept a jar of prescription cream ready. Same immune sensitivity, she always said. Don't scratch it, you'll scar. There was a bedroom off the upstairs hallway she called the sewing room. Door always shut, sometimes a towel wedged under it. I wasn't allowed in. Dust and old fabric. Terrible for my lungs, she said. At night I'd sometimes hear something moving around up there. A scraping, chattering sound. The house settling, she told me. Squirrels in the eaves. Once, when I was 7, I asked her why squirrels would need a heat lamp because I'd seen an orange glow under the door. She told me it was a nightlight for the smoke detector and sent me back to bed so fast I never brought it up again. Twice a year, every fall and spring, my mother disappeared for a Saturday. A work training in Columbus, she said. She'd come home smelling like hay and antiseptic. I never connected any of it. I was homeschooled one semester in 4th grade after what she called a severe reaction. Feverish, throwing up, a rash that wasn't the eczema kind. She told the school it was an autoimmune flare and I needed to recover at home. I trusted it. There was never a reason not to. She took me to every allergist appointment herself, sat in the room, answered the questions before I could. I didn't sit alone with a doctor until I was an adult filling out my own insurance paperwork. Means nothing to a kid. Means everything at 34, holding a negative lab result with your name on it. That afternoon, I called the allergy office to request my old records. That's when the receptionist put me on hold, came back, and told me there was no patient under my name anywhere in their system, going back decades. Full story is only on Spotify. Search TurtStories and follow.